Hey guys, and welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge. Today we're taking a look into the charts, and I mean, you probably heard it by now. The ETF, is approved. Basically, the ES1 futures are up again, looking mighty fine over here. I mean, Dixie down a little bit, but the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 are looking very good over here. Close look at the Dixie. We want the Dixie to break this low over here, like we talked about yesterday, and this is where we do not want it to go. And on a smaller time frame, the 4 hour, we want it to stay below these candle closes over there. That is it for the Dixie. We really want it, to crack this low and then below this one. Horizontal. What do we want for the ES1 futures? ES1 futures had their biggest up day in 7 months with a green day of 1.7%. And you can see over here, clear trend line break, support right now for the ES1 futures over here. Big resistance, over there. I mean, some small times, like some on small time frames, here's some support, with the high over there and everything. And on a higher time frame, it is still scary, You can see all these run-ups, like at one point they break down. And thing is, it basically ends with a straight day up, like over here. We didn't really see it over here. It was a little bit of a round top over there. But I mean, these drops, are scary on a high time frame. Just like this one, but usually it goes faster. Down usually goes harder than up. You guys should know that by now. A big look at Bitcoin on the daily over here. We can see it with our bare eyes, This was 2017, BitMEX neo-butane indicator. BitMEX funding and premium indicator. Very good indicator if you ask me. It's a free indicator, so you can always use it. What do we see? After a big drop, we see very negative funding, and we do see big discounts. And before that, we see the opposite. We usually see premiums. Everybody and their mom longing it. And that is a little bit, how I used to call tops and bottoms, I keep that in mind very strict, Over here as well, all the time, negative, little blips above it, and over here, negative as well. And on a technical analysis point of view, 60K, thick level. Right above it right now. Looking very good. Chart-wise, it's looking perfect. The thing is, we're coming there. I mean, this support, big support, and this is what we're seeing. It all has to do with the ETF news, of course, but why am I a little bit hesitant at the moment? Has to do with this. This is just a 5 minute over here. But we can see the creep up in open interest over here, The 100 million on open interest added, and probably their longs. And yeah, that's kind of steep, especially in the last few hours, Dutch time afternoon. You can see it kaboom, they all came in. And, it is scary. What does it mean? Well, it means we will have some liquidity to the downside. And over here, exact same on Binance futures as well. You can see the creep up, 900 million over here. And yeah, quite the increase also the last few hours. So that is giving us a lot of fuel to the downside if it happens, And it all got added over here. Hopefully they're all shorts. For now, we're seeing quite some premiums. So shorts is what we need. The thing is, I'm scared, it is possible for a little cascade down to the downside. And we have the thing of sell the news. So right now, I'm a little bit hesitant. I've been long since 43K. had a really good run up, and chart wise, you know, this stuff is looking perfect. The thing is, you know, we have a lot of fuel to the downside, and we are in a little bit of a consolidation. So I'm a little bit hesitant at the moment, and that also happens, you know, and that is totally normal. We have the luxury of being that and sometimes not taking a trade. I'm still in a small long from way lower. But the thing is, like, we have that luxury, do not need to be invested all the time. Of course, you know, I will always stay spot. The thing is, you know, the most important thing as a trader is capital preservation. Do not lose your money, basically. Small time frame, you know, still looks good. The only problem is, you know, like if everybody in the mom starts longing this, it can turn bad very, very quickly. And over here, you know, bulls have been lucky quite a lot. This was 2 days ago. We had this wick, you know, and they didn't even take out this low over there. So there's like a lot of liquidations. If they go over here, a lot of liquidations under there. Other support is this one. Anyway, you know, simple as that. Chart is looking great. Nothing I can say about it. ETF news is great. Yeah, the only thing is like open interest. Everybody in the mom is longing this. Is possible in bull markets. If price starts to trend down a little bit, you know, everybody's in deep trouble and we will see a liquidation event. And the question is, you know, how hard does a liquidation event hit? It can easily go like something like this over here. Yeah, that is a little bit what I'm scared for. Fundings are not that high yet, so that is good. Ethereum looking perfect over here. This is on the 1 day. This was in May, basically. You know, these highs. Then we have these ones over here. And Ethereum seems to stall a little bit over here. Big support on the 36, basically. And I sold my Ethereum along this morning. Didn't like this area over here. Was happy to sell it. Had a nice gain. I was long from 36.50. Right about here I was long. And yeah, right now, I mean, it's a diamond pattern, you know. Could be a continuation pattern. But yeah, for me, you know, it is a little bit of a hard moment. Chart wise, I'm very bullish. Open interest, you know, is getting dangerous. Futures premiums are not that high yet, so that is good. Annualized premiums. Matic is doing a pop here. Not sure if it has to do with news wise. Could be a little bit of a fake out, but looking good. Matic, you know, is one of those coins that can do an extreme breakout in 1 day and like an extreme move. Right now, it looks a little bit like a fake out. Let's zoom in a little bit what we see. I'm not sure how this looks. Am I gonna take a trade on it? No, I'm not. Didn't like this second leg down. This was fine, you know, too long. This is looking bad. Bitcoin, you know, a lower time frame looks perfect for now. Looks perfect for continuation. At this exact moment, you know, barely any premiums, as we can see over here. BitMEX showing a little bit more than Bybit, but at this moment, the low time frame looks perfectly fine. And I always look at premiums. I think, you know, on a lower time frame, we have another leg up to go. Probably 62K, I would say, first level to go. Yeah, so things can change quickly. I'm just, yeah, for now, it looks like 62K is next for Bitcoin. But yeah, keep an eye on this. Open interests are dangerous. If everybody's shorting, you know, we will basically have fuel to the upside. If everybody's longing this, we have fuel to the downside. And that can turn very ugly very quick. The thing is, social, like looking at the socials over here, you know, we can make, or like kind of like make a prediction of what we see for retail coming on. And retail is not yet here, you know. not at the levels we seen in May, basically. So that is very good. Look at this stuff, you know, over here. It was completely nuts. So retail wise, you know, we're completely good. Yeah, NFTs, you know, they had their top a bit earlier. They're declining as well. Yeah, everything, you know, like retail wise, there's a lot of retail that still can enter. Open interest wise, you know, it's getting high right now. And the thing is, you know, it can go well, but as soon as we start grinding down a little bit, it can turn ugly quickly. That being said, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Is this a little bit clear to you what I'm talking about? Let me know also, because I happily explain. And see you guys again tomorrow. Happy trading.